In collecting, we love our bookends. When something started and when something ended, and then we do it over again, right? Well, the number one vintage collectible in this country is, well, the Morgan dollar. 1878 to 1904, and then again in 1921. We loved it so much, there's now a modern Morgan series that's been out there since 2021. But the end of the original coin was 1921, and they made a lot of them that year. That means what? It means high quality coins are non-existent. Look at the quality, look at the price. This next offer is wow. Outright wow. These are 63s, everybody, and we're at $69.95. My competition sells the 21, the last Morgan ever made, vintage Morgan ever made, in capsules. And they're north of $100 for the coin in capsules. For the coin you're looking at right now, a PCGS 63, they're at $158. For the NGC 63, they're at $159. Tonight, your choice, $69.95. Every one of our coins is a blast white beauty like the ones you're seeing on your screen. Nothing but the best of the best of the best. But we need to take a step back and look at all the information in front of us. Because if you look at mintage figures alone, the 21 will scare everybody away. But people forget that when you make something in that high volume, it means you're slapping coins out like you would not believe. It means quality is not the name of the game. Our intention is putting these coins out. So finding quality is a whole different story. The entire 27 years, 1878 to 1904, that group, 64 and higher puts you in the 1% club, which means 99% of the coins known are lesser condition. 1921, a 63 puts you in the 0.5% club, and then some lower. And it's because they made so many coins, they slapped them so fast, quality did not exist. Right? Quality did not exist. If you look up PCGS's numbers, they're at 116,000. If you look at NGC's numbers, they're at 140,000. Out of 44.9 million coins. It's just a very small fraction. Very small fraction. But with that said, let's compare that. The finest known San Francisco is the 81S, right? PCGS alone is 305,000. The 84O, one of the more beautiful of all the O mints, 244,000 PCGS alone. NGC is very comparable. Add them together, you're over 500,000 on both of those coins, known to exist. And those coins are 40 plus years older, and there's more of them known. So whenever I look for the last Morgan, the 21, we're always buying. We can't keep them in stock. People love that bookend, the end of the era, right? But the real story is quality and affordable quality. Those 81S's, those 84Os I was mentioning, with 305,000, 244,000 PCGS alone. My competition has those at 149 to 159 each. These are not even close. Significantly, we're looking at 100 plus thousand coins less, closer to 200,000 coins less. Fewer known and less money. That's the gambit. Now again, remember the 21 Morgan exists for only one reason. We couldn't figure out what to do with the peace dollar early on. And because of the Pittman Act in 1918, destroying 60% of all the vintage Morgans the first 27 years to help with the English and the silver certificate run they had in India. And we couldn't send Morgans to them because they said the United States of America, and we were neutral at that time in the war, World War I. So we melted them down. Well, we now had to make them into coins because in 21 we were starting the coin. So we started the year out making Morgans, and we shifted at the end of the year to making Peace, and then Peace took over in 22 forward to the last silver dollar being struck in 1935. So they made a lot, but that means quality is not. Case in point, let's go to the Silver Eagles, right? The last 40 years of our current big silver dollar. 2015 was the top year for production, more than they made in 21, closer to 50 million, right? How many 70s do you know exist from 2015? Not many, compared to how many coins made in all the years around it. It's kind of like, what happened? Well, we know what happened. Quality. If you want quality and it doesn't exist, you have to go through a lot of coins to find it. And both of these services make their money. We're talking over 5 million Morgan dollars certified by both services, which means 10 million coins overall are known. All different years, all different mints, all different grades. When you get to the last year of issue, in a 63 grade or higher, you're looking at 116,000 and 140,000. Here's another spin for you. 2021, the 100th anniversary of this coin, right? They made 175,000 coins. 175,000 is a brand new Morgan. And what? And they sell for $250 to $300 today. These are the originals. Look at the price for quality. Guys, I don't have time for a clock. I blew through that stop sign story. Let's do this. One last peek. Here you go on the Peace dollar. I'm sorry, the PCGS 21 Morgan dollar. The NGC will be up here in a second. There we go. Gorgeous. Look at that price. Phenomenal. Give us a call.